What if one of your favorite social media platforms was suddenly taken away? That's the reality for millions of TikTok users in Nepal. A sweeping decision has been made in this small, picturesque country nestled in the Himalayas. The government, in a bold move, has chosen to ban the highly popular Chinese-owned app TikTok. Why, you ask? Well, according to them, it's because TikTok's content was causing more harm than good, being detrimental to social harmony. A seemingly simple phrase, but one that carries a lot of weight. This ban wasn't a spontaneous decision either. It came on the heels of a new rule, one requiring that all social media firms establish liaison offices within the country. But let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. TikTok isn't just popular in Nepal. No, this social media giant boasts an almost unfathomable number of users worldwide. We're talking about over 1 billion people, logging in every month, scrolling through an endless stream of videos. This isn't the first time the ban hammer has come down on TikTok though. Several countries have already banned the app, each with their own reasons. India, for example, has also chosen to block access to TikTok. Even in the United States, the state of Montana has stopped the clock on TikTok, being the first to ban it. And across the pond, the UK Parliament has also given TikTok the boot from its network. Back in Nepal, the decision has been met with mixed reactions. But what's undeniable is the impact it has on the TikTok community in the country. Imagine being one of the millions of users, only to find out your go-to platform for entertainment, interaction, and creativity is suddenly off-limits. So, with a ban in place, the question that arises is, what happens next? Will the ban be lifted? Or will it set a precedent for other countries to follow suit? Only time will tell. The impact of a single decision can send ripples across the globe. This holds true for Nepal's ban on TikTok. When Nepal swung the ban hammer on TikTok, it wasn't the first country to do so. India, one of the largest markets for the app, had already shown it the door, citing concerns over national security and data privacy. The decision resonated with millions, causing a significant dip in TikTok's user base. Across the Pacific, the US state of Montana also decided to pull the plug on the app. It became the first state in the union to ban TikTok, raising eyebrows and sparking heated debates about freedom of expression versus state security. Even the esteemed chambers of the UK Parliament weren't immune to the TikTok ban wave. The app was barred from its network, a decision that was both lauded and criticized. Some saw it as a necessary step to protect sensitive information, while others viewed it as a blow to open communication and digital freedom. But let's not oversimplify the issue. The decision to ban TikTok has been far from universally accepted. It's a controversy that has sparked debates and discussions, both online and offline. Freedom of expression, censorship, data privacy, national security, these are all pieces of a complex puzzle that countries are trying to solve in the digital age. And then there's the question of influence. TikTok is a global phenomenon, a platform that has captured the imagination of millions, especially the younger generation. Its ban has implications that go beyond just market dynamics. It affects cultural exchange, creative expression, and the way we communicate in the digital world. And what about the parent company, ByteDance? They've been in the eye of the storm, navigating allegations and scrutiny from governments worldwide. Yet, they continue to reject allegations about data misuse, adding another layer to this ongoing saga. Yet, despite these bans, TikTok continues to thrive, especially among the youth. It seems that the ban hammer might not be enough to halt the app's global march. The ripples of these decisions continue to spread, affecting users, policymakers, and the tech industry at large. Yet, the TikTok phenomenon continues, unabated. Every coin has two sides, and the TikTok ban in Nepal is no exception. In the midst of this digital drama, there's a voice of dissent echoing through the corridors of power in Nepal. Gagan Thapa, a senior leader of the Nepali Congress, has openly questioned the government's decision to impose a ban on TikTok. Thapa's stance is resolute. He sees this as an attempt to curb the freedom of expression, a fundamental right cherished by many. From his perspective, the ban isn't a solution but an impediment. Thapa believes that the answer lies not in eliminating the platform entirely but in regulating it. Now let's delve a little deeper into this argument. The world we live in is a digital one where social media platforms like TikTok have become a significant part of our daily lives. They're not just for fun, mind you. These platforms have given a voice to the voiceless, a stage for talent, a platform for ideas, and a space for discourse. So when a platform like TikTok is banned, It's not just an app that's being shut down, it's a platform for expression, for creativity, and for dialogue that's being taken away. That's the argument that Thapa and others like him are making. They're advocating for regulating the platform, for setting rules and boundaries rather than outright banning it. But let's not forget the concerns that led to the ban in the first place. The potential for misuse, the data security threats, the possible breaches of privacy, and the instances of cybercrime linked to TikTok. These are serious issues that can't be ignored. So what we have here is a classic conundrum. On one hand, there's the right to freedom of expression, the need to provide a platform for the people. On the other hand, there's the responsibility to protect national security, to safeguard the data and privacy of citizens. So, is this a question of freedom of expression or a matter of national security? That, my friends, is the million-dollar question, and one that doesn't have an easy answer. As we delve deeper into this digital age, it's a question that we'll find ourselves asking more and more. In the digital age, data is the new gold, but what happens when this gold falls into the wrong hands? As we delve deeper into the TikTok conundrum, it's impossible to ignore the elephant in the room: data controversy. TikTok has been thrust into the global spotlight, facing intense scrutiny from authorities around the world. The primary concern? The fear that user data could potentially be passed on to the Chinese government. This is not a light accusation. In a world where data privacy is increasingly paramount, the idea of personal information being mishandled or misused is a significant cause for alarm. And it's not just about what kind of videos you like or share. It's about where you are, who you're with, what you're doing. It's about your digital fingerprint. TikTok's parent company, ByteDance, however, has vehemently denied these allegations. They've put forth a strong defense, stating that user data is stored in the United States with a backup in Singapore. Furthermore, they contend that their data centers are outside of China and hence not subject to Chinese law. But despite these assurances, doubts persist. Several nations are hesitant to take these claims at face value. The underlying fear remains that data from millions of users could potentially be accessed by a foreign government. The stakes are high and the trust deficit even higher. So, what does this mean for the average user? It's a reminder that in the digital world, nothing is truly free. When you use a social media platform, you're not just sharing your life, you're also sharing your data. And who has access to that data and what they do with it can have far-reaching implications. As we navigate this digital labyrinth, one question looms large: is TikTok a threat to national security, or merely a victim of geopolitical tensions? It's a complex issue with no easy answers. The debate continues. Is TikTok a threat to national security, or just a victim of geopolitical tensions? Imagine being part of the 80% of social media users aged between 16 and 24 who are suddenly cut off from their favorite platform. This is the reality for many young TikTok users in Nepal and other countries where the app has been banned. TikTok, with its catchy soundtracks and creative short videos, has become a cultural phenomenon among the youth. It's not just a platform for entertainment and self-expression, but also a place where they connect with their peers, share their thoughts, and even discover new interests. But the seemingly harmless fun comes with a darker side too. In just 4 years, Nepal has seen over 1,600 TikTok-related cybercrime cases. These range from online harassment and stalking to more serious offenses like identity theft and cyberbullying. It's a stark reminder that the digital world, while liberating, can also be a breeding ground for nefarious activities. And Nepal is not alone in its struggle. Other countries like Pakistan and Indonesia have also grappled with the dilemma of TikTok. Pakistan, for instance, has temporarily banned the app at least 4 times since October 2020. Indonesia, on the other hand, shut down its online shopping service just last month. These actions aren't just about the security concerns, but also about protecting young users from potential harm. Yet, in the midst of these challenges, the popularity of TikTok among young people continues to surge. Its user-friendly interface, the ability to create engaging content, and the chance to gain instant fame are just too enticing for many. The question then arises: how do we protect our young users without stifling their creativity and freedom of expression? This is where the debate gets tricky. It's a tightrope walk between ensuring online safety and preserving the freedom of the digital space. It's about finding the right balance between regulation and liberty, between protection and expression. As we navigate the digital age, the question remains: how do we balance the need for security and the desire for freedom of expression? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Thanks for watching.